Coach, congratulations, making it to the first round of the tournament, hosting as well. What was your first reaction when you saw that come up on the screen?
Excited for our guys. I think they've worked extremely hard, and to have an opportunity to continue the season. Excited for them, proud for them, and look, this is the special time of the year, and to be part of the NCAA tournament, you've either got to win your conference or be one of the top programs. So very proud and happy for the guys.
In a lot of ways, it's a little touch and go whether we'd be hosting or not. But this last stretch of the year has been so positive. Did you feel you guys have done enough to get that hosting spot?
Yeah, we were optimistic. Look, you never know until you see your name. Look, this is in college athletics. This is one of the kind of the special days when you watch your school's name pop up on the screen. So we won't know. We knew that there was a lot of top programs that enjoyed good years, and so to be, it's a difficult draw, but to be playing at home against a program of the caliber of Hofstra, and obviously Coach Nuttall and the career he's had as well, it'll be a privilege, and this will be a fun game on Thursday night.
And one thing I thought was really cool when you asked what's the mentality for this game, what the response is. It's one game at a time. And how has that mentality been just enforced just this season, especially when, maybe the first 8 games of the year weren't exactly where you wanted to be, but you just took every game one game at a time? Yeah,
when you're looking at the real kind of the meat of our conference schedule, with an away game at Cornell, the second half of our season, when we were 2-4-2 and didn't have any points in the ACC. Look, proud of how the guys just kind of stayed in the process of trying to evolve and improve day in, day out, and the results they've had the second half of the season, and they've deserved that. They've been competing against some of the best programs week in, week out, and to have a chance to still be playing, and as I said, it's prepared us for. Look, we are fully aware of the challenge we're going to have on Thursday night, but right now we're just going to enjoy this moment, enjoy being with the guys, and to be one of those programs practicing this afternoon is very special.
And of course, you're going to have one former player going up against you, Daniel Burko. What do you think his reaction was, and what was it? You think the reaction is from some of the guys, and what kind of a player do you think?
Daniel's a great player, and had an opportunity to continue playing college soccer, and he's banging in goals and was a big part of Hofstra's success down the stretch. So it'll be great to have him home and give him a hug, and then try to keep him quiet, which will be difficult. Look, and once again, it's not just the Daniel Burko show. Like they've got a really talented team, very well coached. We're coming up against one of the recent legends in college soccer, and tons of respect for this program, and always enjoyed competing and battling against Richie's teams, and I think our fans, and I'm sure they travel well as well. This will be a fun one on Thursday.
You're making the tournament once again. I mean, since you've taken over, it's been pretty much every year you guys have made this tournament. What are you taking from maybe those past experiences with 23 and obviously 22 that you might take into this season? It
may feel like that, but it's really difficult to get into the national tournament, and that's what I want our guys at this moment to just enjoy. It's really difficult, and my message to them is to be in this moment. We've had some really good teams, really good players, but I'm very proud of this group because of some of the adversity that we've gone through, and some of those challenges has shaped and refined who we are as a group, and they've earned this opportunity to be playing in front of our home crowd on Thursday night. But as I said, it took a really long time for us to get our Syracuse team back in the national tournament, and to be in that conversation. Very proud with the consistency through the years, but also just recognizing how difficult it is to be one of those teams that pops up on the screen.
Coach, just that big jump at the end of the year, we had the players talk about, having faith in each other, having faith in the locker room. What does it mean to you to have a team sort of rally around each other like that, and what you've instilled in this program?
It's hard, right? It's really, it's challenging. It's emotionally exhausting to get yourself up when you're knocked down, and that's what from this group, and it is a strong group. It is a group full of character. Look, I know we're coming off a tough loss against a very good SMU team, but this is a group that's picked itself up. We've got, it's probably the strongest that our locker room's been since winning the national championship in 2022. And our guys have lent into one another. They haven't pulled apart when they've had every opportunity to. And in moments, to be last regular season game down a goal against that wonderful NC State team, to go back a week later, and our ACC run. Virginia Tech, NC State on the road, that SMU game is the reason we're here right now, is playing our best soccer, our best football at this time of the year, and let's see what it looks like on Thursday night. But can't wait to have this opportunity to walk out with our guys on Thursday in front of our special crowd.
Final one from me here. You mentioned after the loss against SMU how confident you were in the team and the record and the overall performances throughout the year. How do you turn that loss into now momentum in this first round of the NCAA?
Look, absolutely. I'm sure Hofstra will do the same. A team that will probably expected to be competing for their conference championship, because they do it every year. That's the consistency, and that's what we're up against on Thursday. Look, we had a bad night against a really good team. We draw a line under that, but also realise that, and recognise that look, on our best night, we're a match for anyone. But with the calibre of teams, and Hofstra being in that conversation, that if we don't perform to our best, that then we're gonna have the opportunity or the potential of having a tough night. And Hofstra will bring us similar and very different challenges on Thursday. So us getting back and as I said, drawing a line under the last game, but also learning from that as well, and recognising we'll take a lot of confidence from that run in the ACC tournament. But our guys also realised that that they were disappointed not to have a chance to compete in the ACC championship game. So fortunate to have another opportunity on Thursday, and we'll be looking to really take full advantage.